Taped from New Jersey, it's the SNL Nerds, the show where two comics from New Jersey nerd out about Saturday Night Live. I'm your co-host, Darren Patterson.
And I'm your co-host, John Trumbull.
John Trumbull, how are you, sir? Happy holidays to you and yours.
To you too. You too. Yep. Doing okay. A little down, I guess. You know, we're recording this. We're just coming off the weekend, and we got the bad news about Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle last night.
Yeah,
what a sad story that is.
Yeah, just awful, ugliness. It's Jesus. It's. I mean, I don't want to say a bummer because it's bigger than a bummer. It's a tragedy. It's an absolute tragedy. It's heartbreaking.
Just awful. Just not the end they deserved. And he seemed so well loved, and he was such a talented guy, and directed so many great movies.
Yeah, I mean, many of them we did or talked about on this podcast. I mean, the first Spinal Tap, the most recent Spinal Tap, the sequel. What else did?
Princess Bride.
And
Harry Met Sally. We were like big fans.
Yeah, and there. So. Yeah, I mean, there's ones that like we haven't done. Misery. He did Misery. He did A Few Good Men. I mean, Mike, if you look at all his movies, like he was able to do it all. Like he's like, oh yeah, I'll do a fantasy film. Oh yeah, I'll do a thriller. I'll do a
courtroom drama. I'll do one of the all-time great romantic comedies. I'll do a mockumentary that.
Yeah, and they're all great.
I know. Just like banger after banger after banger. It's just, what an incredible career he had. I mean, the phrase, the bucket list, that comes from his movie, The Bucket List.
That's right. Oh, I forgot he did The Bucket List. Yeah. I never heard anybody say bucket list until that movie came out. He gave us a new word for our lexicon.
Yeah. And just, and his movies are so quotable too. Just, As You Wish, I'll Have What She's Having.
This goes to 11.
Yeah. I'm Your Number One Fan. I mean, just, his movies are just so damn rewatchable. As I'm recording this, I'm not like 2 feet away from like a Criterion collection of the Princess Bride, that I just recently got, and I got Spinal Tap on Criterion too, and honestly, his other movies should also be on Criterion.
Yeah, I mean, Stand By Me should be on Criterion.
Stand By Me, great movie. Haven't rewatched it in forever. Should revisit that soon.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, The American President, another fantastic film.
Love that movie. Great movie. Another great romantic. Sort of a comedy. It's like half comedy, half drama. But another great movie.
Another bang.
And The West Wing basically spun out of
that. Yeah, Sorkin was like, I like this idea. Maybe I'll make a TV show out of it. So I mean, we're still processing all these news and everything that's coming out. But I think like we've talked about it, and we've decided we're definitely going to do like a in tribute episode of SNL Nerds to Mr. Reiner. I mean, he only hosted SNL once, but like I feel like he was a tangential spirit to Saturday Night Live, and he definitely has connection to Spinal Tap and whatnot. And I mean, the man was an icon, a legend. So like, it would only be right that we pay respects to the man.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing that in a couple weeks because we got a new episode of SNL next week. So, but first break week we're doing a Rob Reiner tribute. So,
for sure.
So so that's. I mean, it's just a shame. It's just such a horrible thing.
It is. It's a real downer. And I know, speaking of downers, let's talk about this new episode of SNL with Josh O'Connor. See, it's time to laugh. I did.
So we got Josh O'Connor and Lily Allen returning as musical guest after like 18 years. She was on the show when Drew Barrymore hosted.
Oof, yeah, like 07 or something like that?
Yeah, that's something like that. That would be 18 years ago. Yes, the math checks out.
Numbers and figures.
So this is, in case you're curious about which episode this is season 51, episode 8, Air date December 13th, 2025. So, how familiar were you with Josh O'Connor before this episode? I mean, we both recently saw him in the latest Benoit Blanc movie, Wake Up Dead Man. That was pretty much my first exposure to him because I haven't watched Challengers, I haven't watched The Crown, so I'm still pretty much a Josh O'Connor newbie, I think.
Yeah, I did watch Challengers. I thought he was good in it. I thought it was a good, I was like, oh, he's a good actor. I liked him more in the Knives Out. Like he was able to kind of really show what he could do as an actor. I thought in that one a lot
Mm-hmm.
more, and also I just really like that last Knives Out movie. I think it's fantastic. So
Yeah, yeah, me too.
yes, I was somewhat familiar with him. I know he has like a bit of an online presence, even though he's not that online as much. But like a lot of people, I believe, like him as I think they call him a soft boy because he just seems a little bit, delicate and
So
whatnot.
he's like a unthreatening boyfriend type.
Yeah, something like that, I'd say. And but yeah, like I knew of him, but not that much. So this was a good introduction, I would say, to see like what he could do comedically because like I
Was
think
it
he's
was it a good introduction?
no, I was being nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
All right.
no, yeah,
So
I mean, because basically like and I guess maybe that's one of my uh, gripes about this episode. Like they don't give him. He kind of falls back into the background. Like he doesn't. He's not given too many sketches
yeah,
for it to anchor. They like kind of give him some stuff to do, but the whole sketch, all the sketches he's in aren't, dependent on him nailing it and
no, he
carrying
wasn't a
it.
real active part of the show. It seemed they
No.
put him in a lot more passive and reactive roles, which is I don't know. I don't know if that's like a lack of confidence in his sketch comedy chops or something else. I don't know,
Yeah, it
but
could be maybe he was nervous and it was like, all right, well, we'll go easy on you. You can just stand here and hold that, and while let Bowen let Bowen scream at you for a while in the sketch.
yeah, very, very screamy episode in
Oh,
places. Yeah.
yeah, it was very Will Ferrell, Sherry O'Terry vibes in their heyday, where they were just like,
Get off the shed.
"Get off the shed!"
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, so loud.
I'm not a big one for the screaming in the comedy sketches.
I I don't mind it, but I do feel like sometimes people can use it as a crutch.
Yeah,
Whereas like it's like, oh, if you just scream out the if you just scream out the punchline or just scream out your whatever you're gonna say, it it becomes funnier. Like people think that, and it's like, no, it just comes louder.
yeah. It doesn't immediately follow. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
an automatic thing.
yeah,
So
and I know kind of Tim Robinson kind of does that a little bit. So I was like, sometimes screamy doesn't equal funny. Sometimes screamy is just screamy.
screamy.
Yes, sometimes you're just loud.
Yeah, yeah.
The only person that can pull it off is Garrett Morris, as the hard of hearing.
Oh
Um,
well, I mean, yeah, that's classic. Come on.
Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.
And speaking of screaming without having any point behind it, we got the Trump Air Force One press conference cold open.
A cold open with Trump? Get out of here.
I know, I know.
Uh,
So yeah, so it's Trump giving an impromptu press conference on Air Force One, and he mentions I took both an Ambien and an Adderall. We'll see which one wins, and he keeps sort of hiding behind the curtain.
yeah, he does
Uh,
like a little like peekaboo type of thing, which he mentions like, oh, that's like what I did with the Miss Teen USA pageant back in '97.
right,
It's creepy, but
which is
yeah,
a thing that man did. Or
yeah. But everybody seems to be fine with it.
our president is a scumbag.
Really is.
Um,
I mean, I did like Ashley Padilla as Caroline Levitt, and we
mhm.
see Trump fawning all over her, telling the cameras to zoom in on her mouth, so we get to
Yeah,
zoom in on her lips and stuff. I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. Just a decent impression of how creepy the real dude is. Once again, peeped in on teen beauty pageant contestants,
yep. Leader of
and
the free world.
yep, yep. Joked about how he would date his own daughter if he could. Ha ha ha
Uh,
ha. Uh,
uh, uh,
settled. I don't know how many freaking lawsuits for sexual assault and harassment, and yeah,
oh, we're gonna try to make this one as happy as we can. We're trying. We're not gonna try to make it as Debbie Downer. as
Mwah,
as
mwah.
it's
Uh,
starting out to be.
I mean, a thing that struck me is at one point he mentions that they're doing a drone strike on Santa, and they cut to footage of like Santa's sleigh and a radar screen,
Yeah,
and I'm like, SNL has this habit lately of doing these overly literal cold opens with Trump, and then in the
mhm.
middle of that they drop an absurd idea that would be a way better sketch idea. Like a
Yeah,
drone strike on Santa, that's a great sketch idea. Do that. Do
yeah.
that. I
That that makes I thought that was like kind of the best part of the sketch was like, oh yeah, they're
yeah.
doing drone strikes on Santa. That's actually pretty funny. You could have done an entire sketch around that instead of
Yeah.
that just being like one part of this cold open where he just kind of rambled and
Yeah,
stumbled his words.
I'm so sick of these overly literal cold opens, which are basically here's the thing that Trump did this week, with no sort of comedic exaggeration to it. I mean,
Yeah,
I realize that our reality is so absurd right now; it is tough to put a comedic spin or an exaggeration on it, but it can be done. I mean, the drone strike against Santa, yeah, that idea proves it.
that
And
was the sketch right there. Yeah.
this is probably like the third or fourth time this season they've just had a throwaway line like that, and I'm like, that's a better sketch idea. Do that. Do that.
Yeah, that but yeah, I mean, I will say this cold open is short. It's only 5 minutes long, but yeah, it's already.
Oh well, okay.
That's all I got. I really didn't have too much to say about this cold open.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I mean, like it ends with Trump saying that he's in the Epstein files because he likes the idea that he's on the condoms, which apparently was a thing and part of the pictures that were released from the Epstein files this week. I think it's also notable that I believe this is the first time that Ashley Padilla has said live from New York, uh, either by herself or in tandem with somebody.
yeah, I thought so too. Like when she said it, I was like, oh, was this her first time doing it? I feel like she might have done it maybe once or twice before, but I'd have to,
Yeah.
check and do some research and get the boys on that and figure it out.
Yeah, we don't have boys.
No, who's this?
No,
Who
we
the,
don't have boys.
who the hell have I been talking to?
I don't know. You've been just talking to randos on the internet, I think.
We haven't had boys in this place for over 30 years.
They're men now.
Boys to men, ABC, BBD.
Anyway, yeah, so
Oh,
not a terribly impressive cold open, not a great way to start the show.
nah.
Yeah, it's just ugh, I feel like this season is still in a real slump personally.
I thought. See, I thought it was okay. Like there was like during like the beginning of this season, it was all right. Like the Amy Poehler episode was good. It had
Yeah.
like the Glenn Powell that was good, and but like now with this and the Melissa McCarthy, it's like, oh, what happened? You guys
Yeah,
took a bit of
I'm
a dip.
feeling like it's just a very lackluster season overall so far.
Yeah.
And things like the Amy Poehler episode were just like a blip,
Oh,
that's an outlier. So
they're the exception to the rule in that one.
yeah. I mean, the Glenn Powell episode, it was better than I thought, but I didn't even think that was a great episode. I was just
Okay.
like, oh well, I was more impressed with that than I thought I would be.
Okay.
So mm.
All right. Well,
Anyway, we got the Josh O'Connor monologue.
yes, it comes
Uh,
out saying, "Yeah, it looked like the mouse from Flushed Away," and
yeah, he
yeah,
insists
remember,
that he's not on it. He's like, you might know me from The Crown and Challengers. And apparently, a big thing online now is that people are pitching him as the lead in a live action Ratatouille remake
um, I could
because he
see it.
looks kind of like the Linguini character in that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that was a thing, but I could see it.
I could
And
see it, I mean, again, it's just like, well, what the hell's the point of a live action Ratatouille remake?
I
You
don't
know,
know. I mean, it's I don't know. Disney make live action remakes and reboots of everything now, so like
yeah,
it didn't.
I don't get that. They doing live action remakes of things that work beautifully in animation and were conceived for animation. It seems so wrongheaded to me. I have not seen any of those, literally any of those.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
I don't know. Maybe they're great. I mean,
Mm,
but they really just they seem more to me like a cynical attempt to just extend your IP. But
Yeah, same. Like, I mean,
um,
it's interesting how he said that. Like, the president of Pixar had to state that there'll never be a live action remake, no matter how badly Josh
mhm.
O'Connor wants it, even though he never said he wanted it.
Yeah,
Which,
because he was like, "Oh, I'm not really online. I wasn't behind this at all. I've never commented on it." But it's just like it's a thing that lots of people on the internet would like to see happen. Which,
yeah,
yeah, I have. Okay, I'm trying not to be a super negative Nelly this episode, but
this episode's gonna be so salty, so salty. I can see it
I'm sorry.
already.
I really don't like doing this or being like this. Um, but
I'm not salty. I was just born this way.
yeah, I
I'm just
really was.
I'm just
I
drawn
really
this
was.
way.
I gotta lean into it, I guess. But I don't know. I just don't have much patience for the internet phenomenon of lots of people being like, "Oh, hey, this is a neat idea, therefore it should happen." Like, oh, everybody's saying like, "Oh, there should be a Benoit Blanc movie with the Muppets," and it's like, yeah, okay, that sounds fun, but yeah, do you really want it? Would it really be that good? Probably not. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I mean, I feel like that started when there was that online campaign to get Betty White on SNL, and like
Yeah,
SNL
yeah,
did it, and like it ended up being a good episode. But then I think that just emboldened the internet to be like, oh, we can get anything we want if we if
yeah,
we just
yeah, and I don't know. It's just like, and so few of those ideas seem to be like legitimately good. And I just don't like the sense of entitlement of
yeah.
we want this to happen really badly, therefore it should happen, therefore it must happen. And
Yeah,
yeah, I just
yeah, and but like the internet wanted snakes on a plane. Look how that turned out.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys, internet, you wanted Cocaine Bear, and see, none of y'all went to see it. So what the fuck?
yeah, and yeah. So just because lots of randos on the internet want to see something happen, it doesn't really necessarily follow that that is a thing that should happen.
Yeah, I think just people just like saying whatever on the internet, and just like, oh yeah, this should happen, and like not even give it a second thought. Like just
Yeah,
because, yeah, some people just talk and say whatever, and not
I
follow it
mean,
up.
not us. We
No,
say important, insightful things at all times.
oh for sure. This is
I mean,
all this stuff.
we don't just talk randomly and
Yeah,
in a desperate attempt to take up time.
yeah. No, we don't
Whew,
blabber
that was
about.
close.
Whew.
Think
Do
we
we
bought it?
I think so. I think we did.
Good. All right.
Nice.
Oh
But
shit,
yeah.
our mics are still on.
Oh no.
Anyway.
But
So yeah,
yeah.
so in the monologue, there's a little more speculation of like what a live action Ratatouille would be like, and he's like, "Oh, who would play Ego?" Uh, I'm sorry, it was Ego, not Ego. Force a habit.
Who would play Ego Wodum?
Who would play Ego Nodum in the live action Ratatouille remake? Well, no one, because Ego Nodum is not a character in that movie. But Anton Ego, the restaurant critic, he was like, "Oh, we got to have Jeff Goldblum," and I was like, and I think it would have been interesting if they'd gone down that road a little further.
Hmm.
I mean, like have a few more, like who's going to play the Janine Garofalo chef character, who's going to play the rat, who's going to like do more with that. I think just steer into that curve a little more.
Yeah, I mean, this monologue was really short. It was only like 3 minutes. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe they did have all that, but maybe they just cut it out for
Yeah, I don't
time,
know.
I guess.
It felt like they didn't have a whole lot to say. It was just like he comes out, he comments on how the internet thinks he should play Linguini in the Ratatouille movie that
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
Yeah, and then
and
that was it. And they were just,
that's it. Yeah, it's very strange. It kind of ended abruptly. I was just like, oh, is this all there is? Okay, all right.
like, all right, I guess that's that then.
I feel like they just didn't have anything in particular to say about him, or yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
like that.
perplexing.
Yeah, it didn't really instill confidence that this was going to be the guy to carry us through the night.
Yeah,
But hey John,
yeah.
let's find love.
Oh, let's. I mean, I've been trying for nigh under 40 years now, Darren. So I'm glad that somebody's finally working to find me love. Yeah. So
Look,
what do
looking
you got for me?
looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. First sketch of the night. It's a game show sketch. What?
Totally uncharted territory for SNL. You know what occurred to me?
Oh boy,
Uh,
what's up?
watch this. It just occurred to me like how incredibly outdated this format is because it's like, okay, we're basically, we got a bachelor picking among three bachelorettes, which is the
Yeah.
format of the dating game, a show that hasn't existed since I think the 70s, maybe the early 80s.
Didn't they do like a reboot? Didn't they?
Did they?
I feel like they must have done like an updated version at some point.
I don't know. I was watching this and I was just like, SNL has done so many dating game type sketches. And, again, I get it. Game show sketch gives you an instant structure, blah, 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 blah. But I was just like, so much of SNL's target audience has no idea what they're parodying here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, is this like I don't know, singled out or something? I don't
Yeah,
get it.
because, like, I mean, dating shows don't follow this format anymore. Dating shows are like The Bachelor or
Yeah, like I was trying to think
they're
of the most.
reality shows.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to think of the most recent dating game show, and like I thought of singled out.
And you came out with Single Out because we are the olds.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like, Love Connection? No.
Yeah. Let me go back to the late 90s.
Studs? No.
Studs.
Remember Studs?
I remember Studs. That was such a sleazy show.
It was the worst.
That was like Innuendo the series.
Yeah, I like to put my hot dog between your buns.
It was
Ooh.
literally on the level of that. I'm sure there are clips on YouTube if you're perversely curious. But
Yeah, guys, go watch Studs. You'll want to take a shower right after. It's pretty.
yeah, a young John Hamm's on one episode.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's got like the floppy '90s hair too. It's freaky.
The Tommy Brennan.
I guess so. Yeah, yeah.
Nice, very nice.
So anyway, so we got Josh O'Connor as the Bachelor on here, and we got Keenan as the host, Garth Vader. Which, ugh.
Yeah,
I mean, if we're doing punny names, we're already like getting desperate, you know?
I liked how when after he said his name, there was like some light laughter in the audience, and then his next line was, "I don't know why people always laugh when I say that. It's just my name," and like people barely laughed, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he had to say that because he thought it would get a bigger laugh, but the fact that it got barely a laugh makes it
The punny names are also becoming a crutch on SNL, and I was just
yeah.
like, oh, this isn't good. This isn't like I remember Roger Ebert. One of his roles in his movie reviews was like, funny names are a sign of desperation at the screenplay level, and I feel like that kind of follows for sketch comedy too.
I'll name my character Hugh Jazz. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Get it?
So we got Josh as the Bachelor. We got 3 bachelorettes, and Keenan explains that they've addressed their age discrimination issue, and now there's no upper limit on how old contestants can be. So like one woman's like 38, another woman is some other expected age, and the last one is Ashley Padilla as an 84-year-old who's on a scooter. Ha ha ha.
As soon as they said the age, they raised the age cap. I was like, oh, okay, so they're gonna bring out an old lady. Got it.
Yeah, we're gonna get a super old. Yeah, so it's predictable right from the rip.
Yeah, and like I don't. This feels like maybe a character that Padilla brought with her from the Groundlings because it's so broad. This character, it's the most broadest of characters. It's very much like I want this character to be a reoccurring character on SNL. I got a catchphrase and everything.
Yeah, yeah. We're trying to make fetch happen. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's very much very much trying to make fetch happen here.
Well, and she goes on these little mini rants about how there should always be cake at a wedding, and if there isn't, then why should I go?
Why should I go?
And what else did she rant about? I can't even remember. I didn't even write it down.
Yeah, she ran about like she's looking forward to Toy Story 5. The toys are back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to keep my bones right, keep my meds right, keep my proteins right, keep my cheese right. We love Ashley Padilla, but like
we do.
This is probably the first time I was like, oh, she's fallible. Like she maybe this is.
Yeah, I mean this felt like her or the show were pushing like a little too hard to make this character a thing. It felt like something you'd see in like Kristen Wiig's 7th season when like every other sketch was built around her.
Yeah, very much
And
so. Like
yeah,
over the top, wacky, zany, very broad,
but I
saying
mean, I didn't think anything the old lady character was saying was especially interesting or funny.
yeah,
And they do a little twist at the end where Ashley's she picks Keenan and she like I don't know. I didn't think that was enough of a twist to really end the sketch with.
yeah,
It was just a very sketch, and it
yeah,
was one of those where it's like, really, we're leading off the night with this.
yeah, very much so. I mean, usually I feel like Ashley could pull off a lot of, not as well written sketches, but like this is the one where I was like, I don't think she got there. She wasn't even this was like she can't work
Yeah,
miracles, people.
yeah,
So
and I mean, again, I'm not really blaming the cast. I feel like just the writing is falling down this season, so
yeah, like I don't
that's
know.
where I'm pointing my finger.
Yeah, it feels like a lot of the
Jacques
mid.
Shoes,
Oh,
Jacques Shoes, SNL.
oh, sacre bleu. But yeah, like I feel like this whole episode, the writers were kind of were in a Christmas vacation mode
Yeah,
when they were writing this.
it feels kind of checked out. Yeah,
Yeah, like or maybe they just saved all their good stuff for the next week's episode. We'll see.
maybe they'll just be like, we got Ariana Grande, we got Cher next week. We're gonna have
That's
a couple divas.
yeah.
Let's,
So that's the
let's
good
save
stuff.
all our A stuff for them.
Yeah, this is where this is where the Z level stuff will go into this episode. Uh, but yeah, overall, not off to a great start. Next up, we got a
No.
pre-tape. Got a pre-tape. Your Year Wrapped, which is a play on the Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, are you on the Spotify?
I am on the Spotify. Like I hate myself that I am on the Spotify. Like after
Yeah.
keep reading all the horrible things they do. Like I keep meaning to get off it, but it is convenient. But like I know I have to get off it, and I
Mm-hmm.
will eventually. But yeah, I do get the Spotify Wrap thing, and I see how everybody likes to share. It's like basically, if you don't know, if you're on Spotify, like at the end of the year, you get this kind of year end wrap where they show you all the stuff you were listening to for the year, the artists you were most listening to, and
Mm-hmm.
the podcast and audio books you were most listening to. Just basically give a summation of your year in Spotify. And a lot of people like
And
to
they give
share.
you your age.
Yeah, that's new. They just started
Mm-hmm.
doing that. And yeah, you get to share it with everybody on social media and contrast and compare.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it's just a fun little
It can be
joint.
either like, look how cool I am, or be horrified at
Yeah,
how
I listen
I
to a
don't know,
lot.
your listening age is older than your actual age. I don't know. I'm technically on Spotify, but I never use the damn thing. Uh,
Oh, interesting.
I know I signed up for Spotify at some point, but I don't think I have used it once in 2025. When I want to listen to music, I usually just go to YouTube and
Nice.
listen
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So, because again, I'm an old.
You are nothing wrong with that. I respect that.
There's nothing wrong with being an old, or nothing wrong with going to YouTube, or both.
Both. I mean, I am both and
Okay.
old, and I go to YouTube. So
Okay. All right.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay.
I feel like there are things wrong with it, but
Nah.
okay. But it's nice of you to say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the twist here is that instead of the Spotify Wrapped, it's Uber Eats Wrapped. So it's telling you what restaurants you ordered from the most over the course of the year and giving you all the stats, and it's very embarrassing for everyone because it's just like tons of fast food and shame eating and that
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Yeah. We see Ben Marshall. His on the Uber Eats wrapped is Taco Bell, Five Guys, Burger King, Chipotle, and
Yeah,
then Veronica says like, oh, I guess that explains why the plumber's always here.
yeah,
Because he poops a lot. Because
yeah.
you know that.
Because he's like, hey, the plumber's not always here. And then Cam Patterson, no relation, walks out of the bathroom. And he's like, all right, you're all set.
Y'all good, Playboy?
Yeah, and they high five and
Because he takes a lot of dumps, you see.
because he's eating fast food.
Uh,
And let's see, I believe it was Ben. No, it was Dismukes who finds out that he's in the top 1% of nuggets. And he's like, what does that even mean? Does that mean like I eat more chicken nuggets than 99% of the country? And his partner is like, you're eating nuggets right now.
yes.
Yeah.
J finds that his Uber Eats age is dead, and
Yeah.
Padilla's is 32 and fat. And
I thought it
then
was 52 in fat.
Oh, 52 and fat. Yeah, you're right. My mistake.
52 in fat.
I wrote that's what I
Yeah.
wrote. Wow. But yeah, and then of course J pokes her in the stomach playfully a little bit,
Like the
and
Pillsbury Doughboy.
woohoo!
Yeah.
And of
That does
course,
not go over well. That's
no, because as she
not
said,
a good thing to do to your partner.
yeah,
Yeah.
guys, don't do that to your lady friend. Don't poke her. She will not like that.
You know what? I'm going to go even further. I'm going to say that should go both ways. Ladies, don't do that to your male partners,
Yeah, no
or
one poke it.
or same sex couples. Don't do that to
Yeah,
each other.
or
Yeah,
non-binary. They them. No one likes being poked in the stomach. Fuck that shit.
yeah. No,
Don't.
even if you're doing it playfully, it's always That's
Yeah,
always the subtext is always, hey, you're fatter than you should be.
yeah. That's how you catch five to the eyes, my friend. So
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
don't fuck around with that shit.
I did like the twist of they were showing like a photo retrospective of the looks you had to greet your Uber Eats drivers. So it's like it's Sarah. Of course, it's Sarah because it's like, well, we have to do something sort of unglamorous. Of course, it's going to be Sarah.
Right, and it's like her just in hoodies and open robes.
Yeah, an open robe with like her chest blurred out. And I like that because it's just, again, acknowledging if you're ordering Uber Eats, you probably look like hell when you're coming to answer the door.
Yeah, you're not putting on your top hat and tails when you pick up
right.
Uber Eats.
Right. You're not even trying anymore.
I'm stepping out with my baby.
You're lucky if you're wearing pants.
Yes, you're lucky.
So this was okay. I guess, I guess if I had to pick a sketch of the night, this would be it. But I don't feel good about it. I feel about as good about it at picking this as my sketch of the night as most people do after they order Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm kind of ashamed of it. I'm not proud.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like I thought the premise was decent, but the jokes were a little like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
They didn't quite pack the punch I feel like they could have.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like I said, I'm not enthusiastic about this pick. It's slim pickings this week. So
yes. This is the White Castle order of sketches.
Yes,
like I'll eat it because they're open, but I ain't gonna like it.
Nope.
I'll stay close to the bathroom.
Speaking of not liking,
Teaching Hospital.
Bowen Yang returns as a character. I honestly forgot this was a recurring character. That's how little impression he made on me the last time he did this.
Yeah, this was on the Ryan Gosling episode. I didn't know it was a recurring character, but I guess.
Well, I read it in a review and it was like, oh, Bowen returns as this doctor character, and I'm like, really? We've seen this before? And it's just okay, all right, if you say so.
Oh, and he wasn't he also in the Nate Bargatze episode? Like he was one of the people on the airplane.
If you say so, I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
My brain just like, if I don't like an SNL sketch, my brain just immediately dumps it to the trash.
just right into the incinerator.
If you quiz me on like an SNL episode from like 3 weeks ago, I don't know if I would make a passing grade.
Oh boy.
If you were like, what was on the Nikki Glaser episode? I'd be like, I don't know.
The mechanical bull sketch. You gotta remember that. That shit was weird.
Oh yeah, it was weird. It wasn't especially funny, but it was weird.
All right, well, there you go. So this one is like you said, it's just Mukes in a hospital, or waiting on his blood test results.
Yeah, Bowen comes in looking like he's in the Black Eyed Peas. He's got the long hair and the sunglasses. He looks very hipster.
Yeah, he got that boom boom pow. Yeah. And then we have the intern played by our host coming in, and like, how do you explain it? It's a lot of like absurdist humor in this one. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's in bloody scrubs, and the guy's like, oh, and Dismukes is like, is that my blood on your scrubs? And he's like, oh no, let's see, I have Dr. Please and Shirley Please.
Yeah, because like at one point, Dismukes says, "Are you serious?" And then the intern says, "Don't call." Yes, I am, and don't call me serious.
My name is Shirley. Oh yeah,
it's like a reworked airplane joke.
Yeah.
Which is like, all right, okay.
I did like Padilla coming in as the nurse and saying like, "Doctor, your 4 o'clock is dead." Okay, and
Yeah, just how I left him.
yeah, yeah. Oh, your 5 o'clock is dead. No, but he's ugly. All right, then kill him.
Yeah,
That was cute.
yeah. It was just like a kind of very rapid fire,
Hmm.
random
Yeah, sort
stream
of like a
of
throwaway thing.
yeah, like a stream of absurdities and absurdisms, almost maybe like a Zucker Brothers type of thing. I kind of saw what they were going for. Like at one
Yeah,
point, the doctor says, "All right, tell him his blood results in plain English," and then the
yeah,
intern goes off into this English Cockney accent.
yeah.
Like,
He's
oh
like,
yes,
"Oh, your blood work is your sodium level is bollocks," and
it's,
yeah,
it's proper bollocks, isn't it?
yeah.
I was like, all right, that's
I
something.
feel like just in one of the writers' meetings, Josh O'Connor was like, "Yeah, I can do a Cockney accent," and they're like, "Okay, we'll work that in somewhere."
We'll work
That's
that.
what it felt like. I mean,
Hey, you're almost done with that doctor sketch, right? Try to work a Cockney accent in there somehow.
yeah.
But it's Friday. Yep. Yep.
And like we find out over the course of the sketch that Bowen's character and Josh O'Connor's character, they're apparently related, so they should stop making out, and the two of them
Mm,
kiss.
yeah.
Um,
Say,
this was more weird than funny for me. So
yeah. I mean, I saw what they were going. They were going for absurdist humor, but
yeah,
maybe I appreciate the effort, but yeah, I don't think it quite got there.
yeah. I'm not a big one for weird just for the sake of weird.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
being weird is great, but be
Hmm.
funny weird. Don't
Yeah,
just be weird weird.
be like
And
us.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I did like his Cockney accent, though. I will give it to that.
I mean it was
Yeah,
entertaining. Yeah.
yeah. Your sodium levels is proper bollocks, isn't it? It's like, wow, it sounds.
I think
So,
you just like doing a Cockney accent.
yeah, I do. I really do. I feel like I feel like I try to shoehorn that into every episode we do. Like to the point, like I feel like some rugby players are gonna run up on me in the street one day. Like, oh, you having a laugh at us, yeah? I heard. Listen to your podcast, bloke, mate. Having a laugh, you tosser.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
I'm good. All right. Ooh, I got it all out. Okay, I'm fine. Let's
Okay.
go.
Good. All right.
Let's go on to bachelorette party strippers. Awooga.
Ah. Okay.
All right, moving on.
So Ashley Padilla is the bride. The other ladies, I believe it was Sarah and Jane Wickline and Chloe, or no, was it Veronica?
Veronica, I feel like all the women were in this sketch.
Okay. All right. I couldn't remember. It was three or four others, and they're all in pink pajamas, so it blends. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
they're throwing her a bachelorette party at like a cabin in the Catskills, and they're like, "Hey, we got you some strippers," and the two strippers come in, and it's Ben Marshall and Josh O'Connor. They're Augie and Remington, and they're the most sensitive strippers in the Catskills.
Yeah. So like, it's basically if hipsters were strippers, like
Mm-hmm.
they're wearing cardigan sweaters, the
Yeah,
little wool caps, and they say,
yeah,
"Hey, do we have consent to enter your home?" And
right.
say things to the ladies like, "You are enough," and "Hey, do you mind if I finish this book? It was written by a brilliant woman of color."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and when they start stripping, they take off their cardigans, and they've got identical cardigans on underneath.
yeah,
That was all right.
yeah, that's right. And
Um,
if you listen to the music that's playing, it's like a slowed down acoustic version of Genuine's Pony,
is it
which
really
it
okay?
is. Yeah, yeah. Give it a listen. It's like, oh yeah, it's Pony, but it's like, like some busker on the on the sidewalk in
I
Brooklyn
can't say I
version of
noticed
it.
that. I was too distracted by Ben Marshall's Zoran tattoo on his stomach, and
Yeah,
gotta say, Ben Marshall, nice looking abs.
yeah. Ben Marshall's like, all right, damn
Yeah,
son. Oh, you've been
he's not
working.
he's not skipping ab day.
No, he's doing crunches.
Yeah. And Jane Wickline's like the really horny one. She's like, "Hey, I mean, I don't mean to be all uh, pervy, but when are they going to take their clothes off?" And then they take off their jeans, and they've got other jeans underneath their
Right.
jeans.
Yeah, I did like how Jane Wickline said. There's two lines I thought were interesting. Where she said they look like Frog and Toad,
Mm-hmm.
and She asks, when are they going to drop trow and show that Ticonderoga pork pencil?
I mean, that is a turn of phrase.
Wow. That's a writer really just having a blast, just getting indulgent to the.
I mean, Ticonderoga, inherently funny word.
Yeah, pork pencil.
Pork pencil, also, yeah, that's a euphemism.
That writer patted himself on the back after that. It's like, yo,
they did. They took a little victory lap. I feel like, yeah.
They ain't ready for this one, son.
So like the strippers, they're doing a lap dance, but they cuddle during the lap dance.
Yeah.
And we have Mikey Day come in as Ashley's fiance, and he's got like some cupcakes, and the strippers beat him up, and then they kiss. So we're ending two sketches with Josh O'Connor kissing a male cast member.
Yeah.
In a row, which just seems weird. Like,
yeah.
Not weird that he's kissing male cast members, but it's weird that we're ending two sketches in the same way, one after the other. I feel like that's odd.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too. I mean, first of all, I thought the fact that they had Mikey come in and break up the party and, get upset with the strippers and have the strippers beat him up. It's like, I don't know, that felt kind of out of place there. Like,
it felt very arbitrary. It just, yeah. And, we did that thing where we cut to like, they're beating up a dummy and it's not really Mikey.
Yeah. And it's like you said, then it ends with the two dudes kissing. I was like, I feel like they didn't know how to end this.
And I was like, we just saw this. I don't. If you're gonna end both those sketches the same way, why not at least separate them more in the rundown?
Gotta keep them separated.
Why have one follow the other?
Yeah, because it seems like it's like when they have. It's like when I forget what episode it was, but there was like two sketches back to back that both took place in a restaurant. And like to the point where like
Chloe, we saw that just like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, like Sarah Sherman and Chloe were even in the same places. I was like, they should have broken this up.
Yeah, or at least rearrange them. Yeah, and it's like, how does nobody notice that? How does nobody fix that over the course of the week? I don't.
Yeah, but I mean, this sketch, I don't mind the premise of like sensitive hipster strippers. I was like, all right, there's something there.
Yeah, there is something there.
But I don't know. Yeah, it didn't quite come together. And by the end, I was like, all right, you didn't know how to end this. So you're just like, I don't know, have them kiss, whatever. It's almost Christmas Vacation.
It seemed very arbitrary. So
yeah, and Mikey with the cupcakes, I was like, why is he here? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Was it just to get Mikey in the show somewhere? Because it was kind of a light week for him, I suppose. So.
I suppose, but I don't know. This is perplexing indeed. And so next up, we got our musical guest, Lily Allen, doing two songs off her new album, West End Girl. Her songs are Sleepwalking and Madeline.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the album before. I should listen to it before I watched the episode, but I listened to it like before we recorded.
And how dare you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. But yeah, just to sort of get a baseline of what the songs were about, because I've been hearing about the album quite a bit on the internet. Like the whole album is basically about the breakup of the marriage between her and David Harbour, and
right. Yeah, I read a little about that. Yeah,
it is. The album is salacious to say the least. David Harbour.
Yeah, apparently he or I guess I should say allegedly he cheated on her, and so that the album's all about that.
Yeah, basically, like in the beginning of the album, there's a song, West End Girl, which like is all about like how she started to first see the signs of things going wrong in their relationship, and then it goes on to David Harbour allegedly asking to be in an open marriage, and she reluctantly agrees, and then it turns into him just full on cheating, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
I think I covered our bases there legally, right?
Yeah. No. I think you did that very well. Allegedly.
Nice.
You allegedly did that very well.
Allegedly. The first song, Sleepwalking, I thought it was fine. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It's basically
she's in a bedroom set, so I guess we're back to the extensive sets. I don't know. I had hope after last week that maybe we could just get back to like just singers singing on a stage, but no, the elaborate sets are here to stay, I guess.
We need set designs and props, baby. That's how you know the song is good.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then the second number Madeline I thought was more interesting because it's the same bedroom set, but there's like a curtain in front of it, and there's like a woman on the bed in silhouette,
Yeah,
and the song's like
yeah.
from the perspective of a wife getting cheated on, and apparently she had communication with the other woman in
Mm.
this relationship. And I'm assuming it was inspired by real life events, but who knows? Um,
Yeah, it was. That's a song on the album. It's like she
yeah.
reached out to the other woman and had a whole conversation.
And the other woman's like, "Oh, hey, he speaks well of you when he does, and I
Mm,
thought we were all on the same page here, and blah blah blah
yeah,
blah blah." And yeah, like, lots of messiness and hurt
yeah.
feelings all around. It
I'm
sounds
not.
like.
I'm not all about the drama. Love and light. Love and light.
Yeah, and there's gunshots in the end, which
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's a turn. Uh,
No, I mean, I think that's just how she. And I don't think anybody gets shot, I mean, as far as I know, in real life.
yeah,
But like, I think that's how she feels like running up on this home wrecker and maybe pulling out the shoddy, as they say in the streets. But like, I don't think anybody.
I'm way too Caucasian to understand that. I don't
you know, the toaster, the heater, the Glock. Uh,
the Glock. Yes. Okay.
the Glock,
Yeah.
the Glock.
So yeah, and we have like these occasional spoken word passages from the other woman, and the woman's in shadow behind this scrim curtain thing, and it's not until the end, until she walks out, that we're like, random Dakota Johnson for
Hey, Dakota
some
Johnson.
reason. Yeah, I did.
Hey, the person that hosted that other episode I wasn't wild about. Good to see
Well,
you.
it did give us that great "Please Don't Destroy" sketch. So
That was the only thing. That was the only thing it gave us.
see, that's the only thing I really remember from that
Yeah,
episode.
so you do remember things. See, there you
Well,
go.
no, I remember the good stuff. I'm saying the bad, forgettable stuff. That's the stuff my brain just drags to the trash.
Right in the incinerator. Boosh.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, overall, both of these performances I thought were fine. Like, I think I saw some people online saying the songs kind of sound like a Jane Wickline song, or
Ouch.
or something that Cecily Strong's Gemma would sing. But
Ouch.
I see it, but I don't know if I fully agree with it.
Does
Uh,
Dakota Johnson do the voiceovers on the album?
hmm. I don't think so.
Okay, so it
I
was
don't
just a
believe so.
stunt for the show, I
Yeah,
guess.
just a stunt.
All right.
But overall, I mean, I like the album, and yeah, I thought both of these performances were pretty good.
Yeah. It's not necessarily my thing, but it was all right.
Yeah, not too shabby. All right, and then we move on to Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael J.
Okay.
Hey.
There's a bit of a controversy on Weekend Update because there's some charges that SNL supposedly used AI for some of their illustrations on
Yeah,
the show this week. Did you see that? There was an article on Late Nighter about it.
I did see that. I didn't notice it at the time when I was watching it live, but then I went on the rewatch. I went back, and yeah, it's the picture where I guess Joe's talked about
The old
Trump,
woman at the slot machine.
old woman at the slot machine with the air tank, and like
Yeah.
on second glance, it does kind of look AI.
It looks kind of AI, and the show
AI,
hasn't confirmed or denied
but
at,
it's
at the time of this recording. And also the the storybook pictures that we saw at the beginning of the cold open.
yes, I remember people talking about that as well.
Yeah.
Um,
So
it's disheartening. I was just like, can't we?
I hate that the show might be using it because I mean they really like NBC has great graphics people. They really
Yeah,
do. And
yeah.
they obviously can do this. Like they do this stuff for the show all the time. They've been doing it for decades on end. They do it on this. They do it on Seth Meyers' show. I assume on Jimmy Fallon's show as well. I don't watch it, so I don't know for sure. But
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's just like, why are we just gonna like, go this AI route where the quality isn't as good, but it saves us some money and it's cheaper? Like, are we really gonna kind of fast food this? And like, instead of cook a proper hamburger, just give the people
yeah,
some warmed up fucking heat lamp burgers from McDonald's? Is this what we're doing now?
yeah. It's just very disheartening, and I
It
hope
is, it is.
the show does not make a habit of that.
You broke my heart, Lauren. You broke my heart.
Well, I'm just sick of corporations just shoving AI into every fucking thing, whether it's
Yeah,
asked for or not. And it's just
yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes mistakes. It's not as good. The quality is trash, and it's just
yeah,
it fucking destroys the environment. But they just seem hell bent. No, this is the future. We're gonna do it. We put all this
yeah.
money in it. We're gonna do. It's like,
We're gonna
why?
spend
Why?
billions on it, and
It's gonna be
why? It's
awesome.
not good.
No, I bueno. Get it the fuck off my screen.
Yeah.
Ay caramba.
Anyway,
Anyway, sorry. Got hot. Got all hot under the collar.
I didn't write down many jokes from this update, honestly.
Yeah, this weekend update was actually pretty flat. I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a few good jokes here and there, like Trump talking about the Netflix WB merger could be a problem, adding, of course, bribe. Um,
Hmm.
Runaway horse ran towards JFK Airport. Luckily, he caught his flight.
Yeah, and then we cut to a horse in an airplane seat in the middle of two people.
Yeah,
Um,
visual. But yeah, like I didn't write too many jokes. I thought the
yeah.
joke, yeah, like even like
I suppose the most notable thing about this update was we had a couple death segments. We had Marcelo come out and do some
some bits from
bad to
his
mediocre stand up.
yeah, some bits from his new stand-up special or some new joke he's working on.
Yeah, just talking about going home for the holidays, and there's always like the sister's boyfriend who's like awkwardly trying to fit in. It's like, oh, you don't like my mom's food. You just like sleeping with my sister.
Uh,
I just yeah, it seemed very hackneyed to me.
yeah, he kind of treated this like an open mic almost. Like it was just like, hey, uncle, you know how uncles give you unsolicited sex advice during the holidays? It's like, hey, next time you go for the nipple, bite it a little bit. And it's like,
Yeah,
sir, I'm 11. And then
yeah,
it
and then
shows us.
yeah, it was just very. It was so apparent that it was from a stand up act.
Yeah, and
And
yeah,
it didn't adapt very well. And I don't know. We have, and they tried to incorporate Jost into it, sort of, where he's like, writing down the sex advice, and I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, okay, you're married to Scarlett Johansson for I don't know how many years now. Yeah, I'm sure you're really needing the sex advice. Um,
Come on, man. Come in. You're with ScarJo. Come on.
you're with ScarJo. You obviously have at least a little game, okay?
Come on. You're doing all right.
Um,
But yeah, a lot of the jokes, he talked about how Santa Claus calls him in the summer because he was a bad kid, telling him to behave.
yeah.
Saying, it's me, Santa Claus.
And he was talking about how Home Alone would have been like 5 minutes long if it was been with his parents, where he like mouths off to his parents, and then his parents would have killed him, and that would have been the end of the movie. Ha 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 ha! It was just
Yeah, that's
if I saw this at an open mic, I would have just been like, oh well, I guess now's a good time for a bathroom break.
yeah. That Home Alone joke. It sounds like like that white boy he got off easy. If that was me, shoo, my mama would have beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? It felt like that. It felt like so
I would
hacky.
just like to clarify for everyone listening that was Darren.
That was
doing this
me.
voice.
That was
That
saying
was
out.
Darren.
White people do this. Like, shut up, mom. Black people.
It's true. We're so lame.
But yeah, I mean this feels like open mic stuff. It's just like, oh, this is pretty weak.
Yeah.
And then Jane Wickline comes out with her Casio because her jokes only work in song form, and she sings the greatest threat to humanity right now is the actors from Stranger Things, and we need to kill those child actors.
Yeah.
AI is just a distraction. The real threat is Sadie Sink. They use a cubic mile of water per minute. They're crushing the economy. How things start out funny but they become important. Like Joe Rogan used to make people at bugs. Now he's the president.
Yeah.
Then we're
I'm pretty much done with Jane Wickline, I think.
Yeah.
We've seen everything in her bag of tricks, and it's a very shallow bag.
Yeah, like the songs are cute enough. Like,
They're cute enough on TikTok, I suppose, but it's like she's not really a singer. She just sort of sings.
Yeah, and I mean,
it's all her songs are just kind of the same.
Yeah.
I don't find her especially funny. She can't really do voices or impressions or She doesn't
No,
seem a versatile sketch performer. So I'm just like, why are you still here? I don't get it. I'm
I, I mean, some people say it's like, oh, I think some people pointed out her parents are in the business, so people are crying nepo baby. Which I mean, I don't like to just go to that well, just right
Oh,
off
is
the bat.
that? Yeah, I think
I,
you mentioned that before, and I'd forgotten it. But
but I mean, I think her dad's like a
what do her
writer.
parents do again?
Her dad's like a writer that was on. Let me look it up. But I mean, her parents are writers. Like they don't writers don't have that much pull, do they?
No, no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no. That's the way the universe works. Writers don't have pull.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. All right. So her mom. Oh, her mom was a assistant to Lorne, and um,
Ah,
worked as an assistant to
okay.
SNL creator and producer Lorne Michaels, and as a manager at MTV. And her dad was a former writer at Late Night with David Letterman and in Living Color.
Okay, well, this makes a little more sense now, but
Yeah.
yeah, I still don't think she belongs there anymore. You
I.
know,
Yeah. Like I.
I just
Uh,
I
mm,
can't fathom why Lauren would let people like Chloe Trost or Michael Longfellow go and just keep Jane Wickline around because I mean she just doesn't seem to have as much contribute as other people who've been let go from the show. You know?
yeah. No, for sure. Like I mean, I hate the dog pile on on some eyelids, but yeah, like it's I mean, the people that got let go, Joaquin and Longfellow
Yeah,
and Trost, I feel like they proved themselves. I feel like Wickline is
yeah.
still trying to prove herself, and she's just not
And she's
getting
in her
there.
second year. I
Yeah,
was honestly shocked that they kept her around for this season, especially considering the people that they let go.
yeah,
And I'm
mm,
just not seeing it. Like Ashley Padilla, okay, she's in her second year. She's having a breakout season. She is the main reason to watch the show right now.
yes,
Um,
absolutely.
but Wickline, I just do not see it, man.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's time to call it. Yeah, I'm not seeing
Yeah.
it either. It's sorry, Wickline, if you're a fan of the podcast, but you know, we think you should leave the show. Tell them to rehire Trost or or Longfellow or Joaquin. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and please rate and review and tell a friend.
Please give us 5 stars.
you know, share share the link on YouTube if you could. you know.
I'm sure she'll get right on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Please. I said please.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like so. I mean, I don't know. Usually, I look to Weekend Update as being like the shining star I
Hmm.
can always look forward to on SNL. But yeah, even this Weekend Update I thought was pretty weak.
Yeah. It was just weak sauce, man.
Yeah, so going to that into the Wizard of Oz deleted footage
Yep.
movie.
So we got Sarah Sherman as Dorothy. Surprisingly good looking Dorothy there, you know?
Hey
Like
now.
she fits as Dorothy, I think. Um,
Hmm.
we got Josh O'Connor as the Tin Man, Dismukes as the Scarecrow, Keenan as the Cowardly Lion, Bowen as the Wizard, or the Wizard's like holographic head. And so it's the end of Wizard of Oz, but because it's a deleted scene, it's unexpected turn. It's going to zig where the movie zagged,
Yes.
and the lion wants a big old thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's Lion was a big dick. And
yeah,
that's the
long enough to
sketch.
see from space.
Mm.
And
Cause yeah.
yeah, I really felt like they just stopped writing the sketch after they came up with the phrase "big old thing"
Yeah, like they keep
because it's
repeating
just
it.
they repeat it a lot, and it's all just everyone like. Wait, Lion, you actually really want a big old thing? Yeah, I want a big old thing. Oh, you want a big old thing? Yeah, I want a big old thing. And that's ad
Yeah,
infinitum. It just
yeah, this felt like a sketch that would have come out like in the '90s or something like like
Mhm.
during their Bad Boys era, with like it was all about dicks
When it
and
was Spade and Farley and Sandler and
yeah, like and the
all them.
punchline was just dicks and
Ha ha! Dicks,
yeah,
penises, big penises, abnormally large penises. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha
yeah,
ha!
and
Body parts.
yeah, and that's really all.
Dangly bits.
Yeah, and that's all there really is to this sketch. I mean, they try to
Genitalia.
yes, pork pencil.
Ticonderoga.
Ticonderoga.
You are correct, sir.
Yes. And like that's really it. Like I mean, they try to escalate a little bit where the wizard says, "Oh yeah, he's been writing me letters this whole time. This is eighth time here asking me for a big old dick." And so that's a little bit there.
And then the Scarecrow and Tin Man are both like, "Hey, maybe we want big dicks too." Yeah, and Keenan's like, "Well, look, I'm standing here naked in front of everybody, and you can't tell. They're not even blurring me out." I did like the line about you're not even blurring me out.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It seemed like we're going a long way just for a dick joke, you know?
Yeah, they should have kind of cut this short. It kind of. I mean, it's the only joke. It's like, oh, he wants a big dick. All right. Part of me liked a little bit how, like, all the characters in the sketches try to sound like the old, the characters from the original Wizard of Oz, where we see, Sarah trying to do a Judy Garland impression and Dismuke's trying to sound like the original Scarecrow. But yeah, like if the only joke in this whole thing is, oh, he wants a big dick, that's. Like,
I mean, if they even expanded it enough where it's like, oh, the lion has written me like 7 or 8 times, and if they were all like for explicit sexual wishes or something, like, oh, I want a big old thing, and I want, I don't know, a 3-way with Munchkins and Glinda or some flying monkeys or something. I mean, just go nuts,
Yeah, let's
like expand it out. Yeah, let's get all your weird Wizard of Oz sex stuff and dump it all in this sketch, I guess, if we're going to do that. If you're just going to repeat big old thing a half dozen times, I'm not going to find that especially funny, you know?
Yeah, because they said it the first time, maybe expecting to get a big pop from it.
Yeah.
And it didn't quite get that big a pop. So, like, if you keep repeating it over and over again, it's not...
Yeah.
Pop ain't going to come, because, like, it wasn't funny the first time. It just...
Yeah, and, a big old thing isn't that hilarious of a phrase in and of itself, so...
Yeah, like, I don't know, big old hog? Is that funnier? Big old junk?
Hog's a little funnier, I guess.
Big old Johnson? I don't know, but...
Yeah, Johnson, not too terribly funny.
Yeah. Big old Wang?
Wang is a very funny word.
All right. Yeah. Listeners, let us know. What's your favorite
What's your favorite euphemism for penis?
Yeah. Ding dong, pork pencil.
Yeah. Just randomly message Darren with all of those.
Yes.
Darren's the more curious of the two of us.
Yeah, send it to my work email so I can
yes.
so I can call it to HR, please.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
No attachments.
Nope.
No attachments.
No,
not emphasize this enough. No attachments.
No, please, no, I need this job, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought this was kind of the low point. I thought the sketch was not great at all. You thought we went lower?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sort of scrolling through my list now. I was like, what was the low point? It's hard to choose.
Oh boy. No, there's one. We'll get to it. But
yeah.
But yeah. Well, next up we get the return of the animated short Brad and his dad.
Brad and his dad.
Yeah, I'm divorced. See, I did it.
Yeah, so it's a divorced father and his son who's like about 12, 13, 14, something like that, and they're sort of struggling to connect. Mm-hmm. And we've had this once before. I think we saw them during the Nikki Gleiser episode.
Yes, I believe so.
And it's just sort of like awkward stuff. This week they're driving to get a Christmas tree. They're cutting down the tree. Brad is having trouble cutting it because the tree's very sappy, and he keeps trying to saw it in a different spot. And then Brad sees Emily, who's like the prettiest girl in his class, who's
how do I say this? How do you say this?
How do I say this? How do I say this without getting insulting about an animated character's looks?
She's not conventionally.
Yeah, she's like sort of
okay. Yeah,
interesting looking.
Inner beauty.
Yes. She's got a great personality.
There you go. Yeah, I think we thread that needle. All right.
I don't know why I suddenly felt self-conscious about a drawn character who does not exist.
We're afraid of getting emails. I think that cartoon character is beautiful. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
How dare you, sir?
She's an animated goddess. You bastards. But yeah, so we see Brad going up to her, going to riz her up. You know, makes a 6'7" joke.
Haha, kids are saying 6'7". Yeah. Topical.
And of course he gets back to his dad, and of course the tree falls on him, but he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
the tree falls off the top of the car when the dad tries to honk at the Emily, the girl he's got the crush on.
Yeah.
And they established earlier in there that like Brad's not going to be able to spend Christmas with his dad because it's his mom's here to have him because, you know, again, divorced. And then Brad calls him on Christmas Day and he says like, Dad, there was some mishap thing that happened here, so Mom says I can come spend Christmas with you after all. And
I believe he said Aunt Shannon has diarrhea, so they're not going to go there.
Sure. Okay. All right.
It's like, all right, okay.
And then the dad's like, hey, that's great, sport. That's great, buddy. And then he turns over in the bed and he goes to the barfly that he spent the night with last night. And he's like, yeah, you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
My kid's coming over now.
Amp's great, toots.
I'm not too nuts about the Brad and his dad so far.
I mean, I find them charming enough because, like, you know, you do see that they do love it. There's a charm to it. I think that I think it's more charming than funny. I'll say.
Yeah, maybe it'll grow on me. It's not blowing me away yet. So,
you know, but yeah, I think they're fine. I thought this was all right. You know, it's nice to hear Mikey Day and Street Size Dell doing some voiceover work.
Yeah, I mean, what was the one they did where they were in like the hot air balloon and they were talking about New York?
Oh, that one.
I like that one a lot. I'd like to see them do more stuff in that vein.
Oh yeah, they talk about them building New York and it looked like a Ren and Stimpy animation.
Right. I enjoyed that a lot. I loved when they did a few years ago they did the middle-aged Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
that was great.
Hell yeah,
a couple times. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, bring that back.
But yeah, Brad and his dad, it's just
Yeah, it's just like, all right,
it's not blowing me away so far.
Yeah, this is cute. That was cute. But next up, we got college class. Gotta get the class. College class.
So we got Bowen as a 12-year-old college student. He's one of them child prodigy types.
Genius.
He's studying with these other teens, you know, played by whichever cast member is still young enough to pull off playing college students.
No, I mean, I think it's our host. It's I think Jane.
Ben. No. We got Sarah,
Veronica, and Ben.
Yeah. The youngins.
Yeah, the youngins, and but it's Bowen playing a 12-year-old student, and he's trying to convince the college students, oh yeah, no, I'm just like you guys. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm totally chill. Yeah. And then so him trying.
You can tell he's younger because he's sitting at a lower level than the others.
That's right. He's a child. So it's him trying to rap to these people that are older than him, trying to say that he's on their level. And then we see Ashley Padilla come in as his mom, Heather, giving him some Uncrustables. And, of course, he's embarrassed. And then he just goes off on a screamy tirade against her. Yeah. Like, Heather, get out of here, Heather. I don't want you here, Heather.
She comes in. She's bringing his lunch. She's bringing his coat. He's pretending that his mom is his roommate or his girlfriend, and he keeps calling her Heather. And everybody's like, yeah, we kind of know this is your mom, you know?
Right.
And lots of yelling. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like every sketch you've done like an exasperated sigh at least once. You just did it again just now.
Yeah, I know. It's this season, man. I'm having a tough time with this season.
Oh boy.
There was a lot of yelling. It was very loud noises.
Yeah.
Lots of yelling. I literally got a headache from all the yelling in this. This was just pretty dire, I thought.
I mean, they got a lot of energy. I'll say that. Bowen and Padilla just screaming at each other. Like,
Yeah.
her telling him to get out of here, her
They're
saying, "Oh,
giving it their all, and the twist at the end is Josh is like, "Well, hey, our professor is actually my mom. She just has a different last name than me." And then Chloe comes in as a professor, and he yells at his mom, and ha 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 ha. Ha.
Barbara, get out of here, Barbara."
Yeah, I just didn't care for it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the twist was a little interesting where Ben is saying to, Bowen's like, "Hey, I get it. We all have moms. Moms can be pretty overbearing." And then Bowen gets upset and defends his mom. It's like, "Hey, you shut up about my mom. She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She's like," it's like, all right, so he's not like a total dick. He actually cares about his mom and loves her. I was like, all right, that's
Mm-hmm.
that's an interesting little twist. I didn't see that coming. But yeah, for the most part, it is just like Scream the sketch. It's
Yeah,
just this
yeah.
very like Will Ferrell, Sherry O'Terry, scream, scream,
Get
scream.
off the shed. Yeah,
Get off the shed, get off the shed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Hmm.
not a big one for just like it's screaming, therefore it's funny. I'm just yeah.
It's gotta be a joke in there somewhere, pal.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. I was just like, okay, well, yeah, we're yelling, we're
I
going
can
there in terms of volume. We're not
I
really
can
going
hear
there in
you.
terms of
Yeah,
humor. So
I can hear you just fine. You're great.
yeah,
I gotta turn the volume down on my device actually.
I'm just going to watch this one with the subtitles.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the neighbors are complaining. I could turn it down. So next up, we got characters on characters. This is like a play on the varieties actors on actors.
Right.
Something I actually watch from time to time. For those that don't know,
I enjoy if it's an interesting pairing. The last pairings they announced, they just seem ultra random to me.
yeah, it's
It's
like
like really those two people together? Okay.
yeah, Hugh Jackman and Cynthia Erivo. Or
Yeah,
okay,
wasn't it like Ethan Hawke and Sydney Sweeney? And it's like,
yes,
what
yes.
what do those two have to talk about? I don't
I
know.
don't know, like Jesse Plemons and Michael B. Jordan.
Apparently,
Okay.
they both started on Friday Night Lights together, so I sort of see that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize. I knew that Michael B. Jordan was on Friday Night Lights. I didn't realize that Jesse Plemons was, but I guess so.
I think I knew that, but I forgot. I mean, some parents
Yeah.
like they had. I know there's one with like Stellan Skarsgård and Alexander Skarsgård. It's like, all right, that makes sense.
Well, that makes sense. I sort of see the connection there.
Yeah, they're father
They have
and
very
son.
similar last names.
Yeah, like I wonder if they're related.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
I,
know if science has discovered an answer to
no,
that question yet.
I guess I hope not. They better stop doing this. Kiss. Ah,
Call back.
call back.
So anyway, the concept here is characters on characters, and it's minor novelty characters sort of talking to each other. We've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer talking with the partridge in a pear tree, and we got Josh O'Connor as Rudolph and Bowen as the partridge.
Yeah, and like it's a lot of the kind of pretentious actor talk that
Mm-hmm.
can be in the actors on actors sometimes, where they
Yeah.
take themselves a little too important. It's like, oh, such an part. Yes, the 12 Days of Christmas, such an honest portrayal of how many days there are of Christmas.
Yeah.
They had the Scrooge from A Christmas Carol and the Grinch, and
Yeah.
of course,
Mikey is the Grinch. James
yes,
Austin Johnson is Scrooge.
yeah, like
And he was
the
like,
Grinch.
so Bah Humbug, was that an improv? And he's like, no, that was all Charlie. Oh, Charles Dickens.
Oh,
Oh,
Dickens!
oh.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, so we shot in location in Whoville, and
Yeah.
the people could not have been more welcoming. I mean, what is going on over there with them politically right now? I mean, wow. It's like,
Yeah, that was interesting. I kind of found myself wishing they'd stuck with maybe just one pair or something,
mm,
and they could have gotten more mileage out of that rather than just doing this rapid fire thing of different pairs and then like a couple jokes per pair.
yeah, I can see
Um,
that. I can see that.
we had two former child stars. We had Marcelo as Tiny Tim, who's just Tim now, and then
Yes,
Keenan is the little drummer boy who's what did he call himself? Like
drum
drum
da-
dude or something?
drum daddy, drum
Drum
dude.
daddy. That was
Yeah,
it. Okay.
and yeah,
And
I did like how they said literally the only two women in all of on all of the Christmas characters, which it took me a minute. It's like, oh yeah, I guess all Christmas characters are guys. I didn't even think of that.
I guess so. Yeah, and it's Mrs. Claus and the grandma from Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Yes.
Uh, this just it felt like filler to me. You know,
Yeah, I don't hate the
it felt like
premise.
okay, this will take up 3 minutes in the show or however
Yeah,
long it was.
Yeah, like I don't hate the premise. I was like, all right, this is
How
interesting, but
long was
yeah,
it?
it wasn't that long. But
3.5 minutes. Yeah.
okay, yeah, and like I did get a chuckle out of like the way Mikey Day portrayed Scrooge as like over the top pretentious, like oh, I mean to get to say the words of Dr. Seuss, I mean what a
That
privilege.
was James, not Mikey. Mikey was the Grinch.
Oh yes, yes, Mikey
Yeah.
was sorry, apologies. Yeah, Mikey has Grinch, like him doing the the over important actor trope. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think of the pairings, those are the two I like the best. But of course, you got to work a host in there somewhere too. So
Yeah, I mean he's the host. You got to put him somewhere. Hey,
yeah.
what was he, George Carlin? Deep cut, deep cut. And yeah, so then we end the night with our 10-1 Lily Allen brunch.
So it's just man, I'm
So many
okay.
sighs.
You're making me very self conscious about the sighing.
Guys, take a
I'm
shot every time John does a exasperated sigh this episode.
I'm getting just kind of tired of SNL just going to like it's a group of friends out for lunch together at a restaurant. It's just we're going to that well so often. It's like there are other things we can do. It's just like it's either a restaurant sketch or a game show sketch or a living room sketch, and it's like
There you go.
let,
People go to other
let's
places.
expand the things a bit, maybe
Yeah, do like a batting cage. I don't. People go and meet up at other places. It's
Yeah. It just seems too easy. We're just doing all these restaurant sketches, and like you said, a couple weeks ago we had back to back restaurant sketches, and
mm,
that's a problem.
yeah, they need to shake things up. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe it's
So
because it takes place in New York, and I mean, New Yorkers do be going to restaurants though. Like,
don't they though?
right? New Yorkers
Yeah.
be eating, right? Am I
They
right,
be
y'all?
eating, they be ordering the Uber Eats,
Yeah. They be looking at the menu, all looking at the menu like this, like, oh, I
Yeah,
wonder
and
what's here.
sometimes they're cutting up their steak and they're shaking up the whole table. Yeah.
They be cutting. They be cutting.
And there's somebody from Temecula,
They crazy.
and they're like, "Hey, let's do this sketch too many times."
Yeah. All right, that's my time. I'm out. Peace, y'all.
Anyway, so yeah, this is called Lily Allen Brunch. So they're discussing Lily Allen's new album, and then what happens is whenever somebody has a grievance, they sing a little Lily Allen type song about it, about
Yeah,
their unusually specific grievance. Like this person ate 3 of the flatbreads.
and then so they're all singing to the tune of the song West End Girl, which is the very first track off the Lily Allen album. So
And
it's
they get a
all
little spotlight, and
yeah, and and
I
then
suppose it works if you're more of a Lily Allen fan, but
like I mean when they started talking about the Lily Allen album, like I kind of knew the song even before I heard
mhm,
the album. I was like, all right, so this is like a Lily Allen song I'm not super familiar with, but
right.
I got it.
I mean, I think there's a reason they did this after both of her numbers,
Yes, for sure.
so that even people who weren't familiar with her stuff, could be kind of up to speed
Yeah, for
on the
sure.
sort of thing that she does.
Yeah, and then they also mentioned that Jane Wickline, who's in this sketch, has a pet ferret. And
So random. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I get why they did that because they bring in the ferret at the end of the sketch, and like that was just me. Like, all right, they didn't know how to end the sketch, so they're like, yeah, let's maybe put a live
Let's
animal in
bring in
here,
a fair. Yeah.
bring in a ferret, and people like ferrets, right? But yeah, this
Jane Wickline holding a ferret. Is that anything?
is that something? Anything?
Is that anything? I don't know. I'm putting it in the sketch anyway. It's 3 a.m. Fuck
What
it.
a, what a,
Send it to copy.
it's Christmas vacation. My flight leaves in an hour. I'm going to Boca.
Yeah, so we have Keenan as a waiter is complaining about Bowen saying his margarita is too spicy, and then Josh comes in as Ryan, the boyfriend who Sarah Sherman's character dragged along, and he's awkward because he feels like none of her friends like him, even though he makes funny jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Lily Allen comes in for a cameo at the end as a woman who's mistaken for a waitress.
Because she's dressed like a waitress.
And she once worked an entire shift at the Cheesecake Factory because she was too polite to correct anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What are we doing here?
Wow. Yeah, this was pretty. This cute, maybe, but that's as much as I
Yeah, it
can
just
give it.
didn't do anything for me. I mean,
Yeah,
hardly anything in this episode did anything for me. It was
yeah. This episode was pretty weak
pretty
sauce.
bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst. It's not Jacob E. Lordy bad or Dakota Johnson bad, but it wasn't
Uh huh.
great. Definitely a whole bucket of weak sauce on this one, I think.
Yeah, we got.
Um,
We do have a cut for time sketch. Did you watch that? Did you post that
yes,
on the profile?
yes.
Yeah,
Midnight Matinee, Dan Bula joint, Mochi.
yeah.
I did see that.
Moshi. We got a team in the Arctic. They're all dying of frostbites. They're 40 miles to the dome to like shelter, and all their sled dogs are dead except for Moshi. Because as a Dan Bula sketch, we got to have an animated character in there.
Gotta.
Um, yeah, giving him his own sort of feature thing has made me very aware of his formulas. So
Yeah,
we got Moshi pulling both Sarah and Mikey because like they broken their femurs, and then everybody else on the team breaks their femur. So Moshi's pulling the entire team of like a half dozen people. Moshi fights off a monster, makes friends with the monster.
but then he has to pull the monster because the baby broke its femur. So now
Right.
this small little puppy dog is pulling like 5 people and this
Yeah.
abominable snowman monster. And
Yeah.
they finally get to the dome that's supposed to be at, but then Mochi dies because he just lost too much blood. So they
He
do a
keels over, yeah, and then they do a blood transfer
because
from
yeah, because
from
they
Josh.
estab yeah, because Josh O'Connor has dog blood in his veins, which they established earlier in the
Sure,
sketch.
whatever. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with it. Yeah. Dog blood. Okay,
Whatever.
great. Yeah.
My flight is about to leave. The cab is outside. Let's go.
No time for rewriting.
The cab is waiting. The meter's
First
running.
Yeah. So Moshi is resurrected, and yeah, and some bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, even the cut for time wasn't that great. Wow.
No.
I was like, what happened, guys? What?
No. I mean, there was a lot of production value in it, but
It looks great. Yeah, a lot of money was spent on this pre-tape.
yeah,
On this mediocre pre-tape. I was like, wow. A lot of money went into
nothing that really thrilled me in this episode, or just
like a lot of cash
just
went into this.
there.
It's just there. So yeah, unfortunately, this is it's maybe the worst of the season so far. Maybe
maybe don't make me go back and review.
I mean, I don't know. We weren't wild about the Bad Bunny, so was this on that level? Maybe.
I've already expunged so much of the Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
episode.
I had a feeling
That was the premiere, right?
that was the very first episode of the season.
I don't remember liking it much, no. And
So-
the fact that I can't remember much of anything they did doesn't speak well.
Yeah, this might be on Bad Bunny level, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a disappointment. But we'll see. Can they pull it out in time for the next week's episode with Ariana Grande and Cher?
Ariana Grande, she did a nice job the last time she hosted. We got my best friend's house out of it.
We did.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
We got that.
Nice and twisted.
We got that game night sketch where Ariana was basically playing her mom in that sketch. We got the Celine Dion sketch with we saw her Celine Dion impression. That was cool.
Okay.
I liked it. I don't know.
You could be making these up cold for all I know right now.
I swear they're all part of it. This one.
Okay. No, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you.
But I think next my expectations are higher. I think because Ariana Grande is.
I mean, look, if you can't write something for Cher, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the history that woman has. It's just, yeah. I mean, yeah, we got to do something there, right?
Yeah, you gotta bring your A game for Cher at the very least.
Right.
Don't give her some bullshit because she'll tell you. They're like, hey, there's some bullshit.
She will. Cher does not give a single solitary F anymore.
Yeah, this sketch is some bullshit, mama. Like Cher, oh my, why do you?
And I mean, and the neat thing is that Cher has experience in sketch comedy. Yeah, I mean that's forever ago. Oh my gosh, the Sonny and Cher show that has to be like going on 50 years ago now, right?
Woof. Yeah, at least.
Because that was sometime in the 70s. Because
Yeah.
I remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah. I mean, I was born in '70s, and I'm about to turn the big 50. So yeah, yeah, about
Yeah.
50. But I mean, but that's enough about us. What do you guys think about this? Are we being too hard on it, people? Is it us? Are we the salty crab apples?
Is it us? Is it us?
Is it
Yeah.
us? Yes. Let's go into the blue skies. Fly into the blue skies. See what our listeners think. And John Ananias saying the strongest feeling I have about this episode is my insistence that there should never be a live action Ratatouille, and anyone who fantasy cast for one is part of the problem. It'll happen at some point, though.
Yeah. I'll co-sign that. I don't get the point of doing these live action things that work better in animation.
Money, baby, money.
Yeah, it's just
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want a CGI rat under a real person's chef hat when it works so much better in a movie by Brad Bird. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What are we doing here, people?
No, for sure.
Nick at Nick's Store says, my theory is that they don't know how to write for British hosts.
Ooh.
This felt like a random ep from the mid 40s, season 40 to 49, not the 1940s. Thank you for clarifying. It lacked any kind of original sketch. The pre-tapes were the highlights, but they could have been a little better. Hopefully, they were saving stuff for AG. I'm assuming AG is Ariana Grande and not like the Attorney General. But maybe they're just gathering evidence for the Attorney General. Maybe that's why the sketch writing has fallen off. Maybe they're just
possibly, but
they're building the prosecution's case.
Nice. Save us, SNL. Your only hope.
Yeah. Do they not know how to write for British hosts? They've done a good job with like several female British hosts. I mean, I always enjoyed when they did the Warren Wards sketches.
Yeah, I think Carey Mulligan did that. Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah, I always looked forward to that when they had a British host.
There were some British hosts I thought I would have sworn would have done a better maybe job, or their episodes would have been better, like when Emma Thompson hosted or Hugh Laurie. Those episodes kind of being kind of whatever. Benedict and Martin Freeman, those episodes were okay. Daniel Kaluuya one was pretty good. I remember that. So, I don't know. I guess it's touch and go as far as British hosts go.
Maybe a crapshoot. Maybe it's like when they're not as familiar with the host's work or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's an interesting question.
Interesting.
I'll have to think on that. That's a poser, that one.
Yeah. So next up, we got our good friend Lee Ho T Lion saying, hi guys, hope everyone's all right. Just my weekly reminder that I'm sick of real Trump and SNL Trump. I thought I thought the sketches were pretty good. The strippers one was funny, and I feel like it was a run-of-the-mill episode, not terrible, but forgettable, which stinks because I really like the host. And then he tagged me saying, also did not want to forget to remind you that you are the bee's knees. Hey, thanks, man. Call back to last week's pod just in case you forgot. If you remember, then disregard this part.
So why are you the bee's knees? I mean, I'm not disputing this. I'm just
I don't quite remember, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the bee's knees.
Okay. Did we say you're the bee's knees at some point last week?
I must have. I say a lot of weird things underneath this fucking cloak.
I mean, I do love the obsolete slang, so I could have fairly easily used that phrase as well. Yeah. I enjoy the bee's knees and the cat's pajamas. And
yeah. You're the bee's knees there, kiddo. 23 skidoo there, sailor.
Stephen M. at Super Techie 19 says, wow, just awful. Something drastic needs to happen. There's really nothing here I can point to enjoying.
Ooh.
I mean, harsh but fair.
Yeah.
I'm pretty down on this episode as well, Steven. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm right there with you, man.
And Carmel Pretzlaw is saying, I like this episode. The one issue I had is that Cam Patterson's plumber character seemed too stereotypically black with the handshake and everything. And they could have given him something else to do. Couldn't he have been the Cowardly Lion? Yeah, I'm Cam Patterson. He's not...
no relation.
No relation. But yeah, he's I mean, like he popped off on that weekend update desk segment, but ever since then he's been giving little things to do here and there, but he's still kind of being underused overall.
I thought it was kind of funny at the good nights. He was like frantically waving good night, and I was like, "Why are you so animated now? You were barely in the show, man."
That's how he has all that energy, because he didn't do anything the whole show.
I know. He's just sitting in his dressing room all night.
Yeah, taking naps.
Yeah, he hasn't made much of an impression one way or the other yet.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're on
Cam Patterson, no relation for me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Something needs to happen, Cam Patterson, because
yeah. And then lastly, we have Laurel Bush, Just Me, who just says, "Not the best episode."
Fair enough.
Yep. I mean, that says it all. Yeah, not the best episode. I agree.
That says it all, yeah. And I think we said it all, folks. Thanks for listening to our podcast as always. We'll bring it to a close right there. And as always, you can follow us on all the social medias at SNL Nerds on the Blue Sky. You can listen to this lovely audio magic on the YouTube. Check out our YouTube page. Go to non-productive.com. Donate to our Patreon. And as always, you can follow me on all the socials at Darin Credible. That's DARIN Credible.
And you can follow me on all the socials at Trumbull Comic. That's TRUMBULL and the word comic. And yeah, like we said, we've said a few times already. Next week, we got Ariana Grande and Cher. Come on. That's got to be a memorable episode, right?
That's got to be something. That's got to be. I mean, if you can't make an episode out of Ariana Grande and Cher, I mean, you hand in your resignation, because you can't do shit.
Yeah, just give it up.
Just give it up, man.
Go on Christmas break. Don't even come back to work in January.
Exactly.
Come on.
Clean out your desk. Get the fuck out. That's right. UPS is hiring. Beat it. Am I being too harsh? I might be being too harsh.
I mean, I really want to see SNL turn it around, because I don't feel like it's a very strong season so far. I don't know if it's like post-season 50 doldrums, or if just like too many good people have left, or what. But it's feeling like the show is in a slump now, and I hate to see that.
Yeah. I mean, Ashley Padilla could only do so much. We need. I don't know what we need.
Can you imagine if she wasn't on this season?
Oof.
We'd be having a rough time.
Oof.
I mean, like I said, she is the main reason to watch the show right now.
She is. She's taken off.
She's terrific.
No, she was on Seth Meyers not too long ago. She was great.
I mean, I'm enjoying Ben Marshall as part of the cast. But I did watch Ashley Padilla's segment on that. That was her late night talk show debut. Mm-hmm. That was fun. But yeah, I'm liking Ben Marshall on the show. I think he's working out well as a regular cast member.
Yeah, Veronica's okay. She's doing stuff. But yeah, something's need to happen. We need to step our game up, y'all.
Yeah.
Step up to the streets.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, fingers crossed for next week. Hope springs eternal and all that. I mean, let us know. How do you think the show would best be improved? I mean, should they pare down the cast? Should they get rid of some specific people? Should they bring some people back? I don't know. Yeah.
We're putting out the suggestion box. How would you tinker and rebuild this Misha Gosh of a season?
Yeah. So we'll find out if things improve next week with Ariana Grande and Cher, and we're looking forward to that in spite of everything. But until then, nerds out!
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.